No, maybe you're trying to like protect yourself from liking them too much.
Yes, girl, I knew you were gonna relate with me.
I do that too. Bro, the second I'm obsessed with somebody, I'm like, okay.
But you are.
What
can I do to
I gotta
like
fuck another nigga or like go on a date? You gotta get it out.
See?
If it's real, let it stand. If it's fake, let it end. Step into the arena, let the breakdown begin. You don't gotta agree, but you will understand. Gladi versus the algorithm.
Welcome to another reaction video here on Gladi versus the algorithm. Today, we are jumping into the Delusions podcast. And what? Today, we're going into the Decisions podcast, my bad, where four women, they talk about being single and in a relationship. They have this game that they're playing, or this segment called Age, Sex, and Location. And without me holding you up too much longer, let's jump right in.
Rhonda, let's start with you.
Oh, joy.
Aren't you in your Jesus year?
33.
Oh, okay.
33, Jesus year. Woman. Age, sex, location, New York
Hopefully.
City. And
Okay.
then have I been in love?
No.
Or when was the last
No. What is your current dating status?
Oh, dating status, non-existent.
Look at you.
What you dating?
Okay, can I tell them what I texted you now?
Yeah, fine, go ahead.
Okay, so Rihanna matched with somebody where she got to LA, and it's going really well. And she wrote me and my man in a group chat and said, "I'm sprung, help." And I said, "Just be the Brianda you were last week."
Yeah.
How are you sprung already?
Oh my God, I don't know either. It just like makes sense. I don't know what.
Being in a group chat with a whole couple is a little weird. I don't know. I couldn't see myself in the group chat with my girl and her homegirl. Right? It's weird. Unless it's like maybe a couples group chat where it's my girl, myself, as well as her and her man type of thing. Maybe like you maybe to schedule dates and stuff like that. But to be in a group chat with just the three of you, are you guys hunching? I don't know. I just don't see a reason why that would be a thing. But who am I? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments.
That's how you sound when it start. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know.
I don't know what that means. Are you monogamous or not?
Of course, yes.
Of course.
Nothing else.
And when was the last time you loved someone?
Oh my gosh, like years ago, 6 years ago, 7 years ago.
6, 7 years ago. Oh wow. Okay.
Wow.
She seems
That's a long
monogamous.
All
time.
right. Crystal. Age, sex, location.
Crystal, 39, Atlanta.
She doesn't seem monogamous.
Dating status.
Single, like dollar bill single.
Monogamous or not?
Monogamous.
Okay.
Is this because you be cheating?
See,
I have, but I'm changed. What was that? We changed how often?
We changed. I mean,
We changed. Well, like
Okay.
maybe not quarterly.
Mandy's never said it was you, but the way that she be telling the story, be like, my friend be cheating, and blah, 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 and she be acting like she don't want to cheat, then she be cheating. I'm like, this gotta be crazy.
okay, so no.
No, that
A lot
can't
of
be
my
me. I
friends-
haven't cheated in a long time.
Because she
I
hasn't
haven't
really been
real
in a relationship
in like a
to
decade.
cheat.
So no.
However, I tell her all the time that I don't believe that she is monogamous because she can juggle. And she never fully feels, maybe it's commitment issues, but she'll be like 9 toes in, but the pinky toe out.
Ooh.
So she'll still she'll be dating someone and really like them, but still be swiping. And I'm like, it's because you're not monogamous. And
No, maybe you're trying to like protect.
And I think that's the culture that social media and dating apps have created. It gives us the false sense of having so many options. Although you do have options within those many people that you have access to. But I think when you are able to just window shop while you have something that you're working on, you can never be fully invested in trying to make whatever it is that you're working on work for the most part. Now, don't get me wrong. I think it is safe to date accordingly. Like if you're not feeling someone to the extent where you can pull away from all of these apps and social media, then don't pull away. Date multiple people. But if you feel like there's someone that you are seeing that is worth your time, try to focus on that and see where it can go. Because at the end of the day, if that person, I know if it was me, if I felt like your time was being divided between myself and many other men, I am going to give you more time to do that because I'm going to pull away, right? Because whatever you got going on ain't got shit to do with me. So you can go do that, and I will go do me.
Yourself from liking them too much.
Yes, girl, I knew
do
you
that
were gonna.
Monogamous. And
No, maybe you're trying to like protect yourself from liking them too much.
Yes, girl, I knew
do
you
that
were gonna relate with me.
I do
See?
that too. Bro, the second I'm obsessed with somebody, I'm like, okay.
But you are.
What
not
can I
monogamous.
do
I
to
gotta
like
fuck another nigga
buff it
or
up?
like go on a
Yes.
date. You gotta get it out.
See,
You gotta,
that one young lady with the long hair on the other side with the really light-skinned young lady, she needs to get away from these three immediately, right? She's being corrupted. If this is a friends group, right, and I was to meet the young lady with the light-skinned one, she seems a bit more wholesome than the rest of them, right? I will judge her based on her friends because it is rare that birds of a feather don't flock together. They usually do flock together. So me personally, she would be tainted by proxy of being around these things, especially the one in the red picnic basket or picnic blanket dress, right? That's wild. So if you start to feel someone too much, you either go on a date or choose to have sex with someone else just to bring down that feeling of liking that person. Now, this is what I was saying earlier, right? When you're spreading yourself thin across all of these people instead of really focusing on one person, right? It makes it so much more difficult to focus on that one person while you're having sex or seeing other people. This is why it's important to really keep your numbers down when it comes to who you have sex with. It just makes it harder down the line to focus on what you really want in life, especially if you want that relationship dynamic.
get it off.
when you re-
Fuck another nigga
Buff it up.
or like go on a
Yes.
date. You gotta get it out. You gotta get it off.
when you really like a guy, you have to fuck another guy to what? I need the explanation.
No,
of-
I don't want this to be the clip.
No, it will be. I need you to explain
Oh, that's
this.
a clip.
Maybe not that. But
But you need a bluff. You need a buffer.
this
You
is
need
a true
something to
story.
like.
See, now they're trying to walk it back a little bit. Like, while Shorty in the picnic dress was saying what she was saying, Shorty with the, I guess, animal print top was like, yes, yes. And she's probably doing the clicky thing with the finger. You know, I'm not going to do it because motherfuckers to clip that. But motherfuckers, she was probably doing the clicky thing with the finger and agreeing with everything she says. Now they're trying to walk it back because, you know, the whole level got really high for a moment. And the young lady with her legs, well, not her legs, both of them have their legs crossed, but the young lady in the white top, she's probably in here like, damn, I'm going to be associated with this. But let's see. Maybe I might be wrong. She might be a 304 as well. But the young lady in the blonde, the bleach blonde shortcut, the pixie cut, she is probably not as bad as the one in the picnic dress, right? But that's yet to be seen.
Calm you down.
when I
from-
went on a first date with my boyfriend,
Yes.
I liked him so much that the next day I immediately was like, I have to go on another date. Because I know when I'm into
gonna get-
someone, I'm gonna get a little
Yeah.
coconut. Shout out
She
to my
didn't
girl
just have
Sarah.
another date.
And when I start getting
Smash.
coconut, you know what I'm saying? Then I push him away. So now I gotta balance it out. I gotta be busy. I gotta add shit to the calendar. Bitch, I don't care how many businesses I run. If I'm into you,
I just want to be with you. I want to be in your skin. So
That's
in
it.
order to not do that, you kind
So why not go deeper into the businesses and the stuff that you're doing for finances or for your brand? Why not jump into that a little bit more so you could pull away from the guy just a little bit, right? Instead of that, you want to go on a date or you want to have sex with someone, right? Like, why does the brain go that direction? And I'm pretty sure men are guilty of doing the same thing because, you know, this is literally self-sabotage. I've done self-sabotage, but I didn't do it via sex, right? I did it via pulling back on my time, maybe picking arguments that shouldn't have even been picked to begin with. Very toxic behavior, right? But at the end of the day, if you like someone, stop playing games because this is when villain arcs come into play. This is when people start to change and think that everybody of the opposite sex just plays games. Everybody of the opposite sex is just toxic, right? Because I hear men call women toxic as well, just as much as I hear women call men toxic. But at the end of the day, the toxicity is coming from something that you are afraid to deal with, and that's commitment. You're afraid to commit. And you're afraid to commit because of things that may have happened in the past, stories you might have heard from your homegirls. Like, for instance, this young lady in the white shirt, she's probably like, yo, should I really be liking the guy that I've been dating recently? Right? Should I be sprung? Should I allow this guy to be in my life without me having other options? You know, that's probably what she's hearing or getting from this conversation. I'm hoping that she has a mind of her own in order to make sure that she stays where she needs to stay within this relationship, because she hasn't been in a real relationship, or she hasn't been in love, I should say, in 7 years. She deserves the opportunity to fall in love again. I just hope that she's not jaded by this conversation.
Into you.
I just want to be with you. I want to be in your skin. So
That's
in order
it.
to not do that, you kind of just...
So I needed
That
to
sounds crazy, guys.
Yeah.
Then
Thank you.
when you commit to me, then everybody's gone.
No, this is when what you do is you just be honest. You my boyfriend, and so is you, and so is he.
On the first date, do you know how I act on the first date? I start looking at them and I'm like, oh, I think I'm gonna do a short wedding dress. I think I'm gonna do lace.
Oh, no.
Bitch, I'm crazy.
Do you do this, Brianna? Like when you date, do you immediately
She
start
said yes.
picturing
Yeah,
your
I
life
ask
with this
what
man?
their mother's full name, what the surname is, and I'll look them up. Why not? She's gonna be my mother-in-law.
Wait. You asked for the mother's name?
Looking up the mother is crazy. But I get that as well, because when you think about it, right? Think about applying for a job, right? Most people, you don't apply for a job for the actual job aspect. You tend to apply for it for the career aspect, right? You want to know where you can go within this relationship. You want to know if there's room for growth, right? So that's what the first couple of dates in the courting system is for, right? That's for you to realize, hey, can I grow here? Like, is there room for growth within this relationship? Like, I liken relationships to jobs all the time because I've been through both, and they seem to have similar aspects to them.
Name is, and I'll look them up. Why not? She's gonna be my mother-in-law.
Wait. You asked for the mother's name?
Yeah.
Do you do this?
I did it 2 days ago. Yeah. But that was
Do they think that you're crazy?
They don't know.
I don't care. I'm Latina. They already know what it is. I'm actually a pretty chill person. But what I will say is I did match with another person in LA and I had a date for Monday, but I was really into the guy on Sunday, so I canceled the one on Monday.
See?
Like I
I would
don't
do that
do
too.
options. If I really like something, why do it? It's like really stressful. I don't want to meet new people.
Okay, but does he like?
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? She is smart. She's doing things the right way. If you start to feel someone, you can cancel a date, because guess what? If that person matched with you to begin with, if the thing that you're working on does not work, you can also reach back out to this person. Look, I know we were supposed to go out on one day. You could always say, hey, something came up. You don't have to be super honest. Something came up, and maybe we can reschedule for another time. You don't have to date multiple people when you're trying to really get to know one. It doesn't make sense. It's stupid. It's a waste of time.
really like something, why do it? It's like really stressful. I don't want to meet new people.
Okay, but does he like you as much as you like him?
He likes her more.
You never know that.
I think. I don't know.
I saw it at the party.
This is how women think. Okay, real quick, Wheezy, just for anyone watching this for the first time, your age, sex, location, current dating status. We clearly know you're not monogamous, and the last time you loved someone.
Damn, bitch, could I have said it myself?
Right.
Go ahead, sorry.
Maybe I'm monogamous.
Monopoly.
I'm trying to do the Kodak. Oh, but what do you think? Monogamy?
He did not.
Wait, no, really, the Kodak Black.
You love
I hope
Kodak.
so.
I hope so.
So I am 35 years old as of 3 days ago. I live between New York and Los Angeles. I'm partnered and not poly, but open, non-monogamish this week. Sometimes non-monogamous. But non-monogamous means you fuck people together. So that's what we're on right now. Maybe when we
Okay.
get back to New York, non-monogamous again. But my real status, it's always open as like a...
And that's probably why the young lady in the white, is in the group chat with two of them, with the couple. Because they're either probably trying to groom her, or they're just open that having that kind of relationship where people can just talk that way. It's the whole poly lifestyle, you know? So let me know what you think in the comments.
You know, blanket. And then underneath it changes.
Okay. And you're clearly currently in love. Okay, for me, I am 35, clearly woman, location, ATL, hope. Dating status. I have boyfriends still. I'm not dating. And it's because I am queen double.
Huh? We both did the same thing at the
Hold
same
on.
time. What?
Am I dating?
What does this mean in Spanish?
Like, okay, so for me,
Loca.
so for me, I think that going on dates is one of the worst things, things to do to waste my time. Like when I'm free, the last thing I want to do is fucking ask a guy their favorite color and what the fuck they do for a living. I hate it. I don't care. And so unfortunately, I dip and dabble. There's many men who have liked my Instagram pictures over the years that I talk to, that I've engaged with. So I go to them and we bunker it down, you know?
So in other words, she's just meeting people and just having sex pretty much. Which, again, nothing wrong with that. If this is what you want for your life, then that's what you do, right? But when you want to change the things you want for your life, you have to understand that this part of your life right here will count. It will matter, right? You are a public figure, so it wouldn't be hard to find this information. So you can't be mad at men for not wanting to take someone on that has been through this journey, right? And I think a lot of people make that mistake and think that, hey, you know, it's my past. It shouldn't matter. It does.
That I've engaged with. So I go to them and we bunker it down, you know? Or I double back to dick that I know is good. And there we have it. So as of right now, I am not dating. Don't slide in my DMs.
Wait, but you have.
You cannot say I'm not dating and then say I have 3 boyfriends. That's like the oxymoron,
because
bro.
that means
so
I'm
what
like,
do your boyfriends do?
We date, but
Wait, because I don't
They're not boyfriends.
We're together. So I told y'all the D word I don't like.
Mandy, what bullshit you got on here?
Listen, she lives in Delulu and then projects on everyone else.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? If you're dating 3 men, you're dating 3 men, right? The operational word there is dating, and you want to remove the operational word because you don't want that level of commitment because it's 3 men and you're having sex. You're not doing anything relative to building a relationship, a real substantial relationship. Now, if the level of relationship you want is just having fun, having sex at 35, mind you, then that's what it is, right? Looks will fade. And at some point, the sex part will become mundane, boring, and you'll want something more. If not, then I guess I'm wrong. But people get old. People get lonely. People will yearn for companionship at some point, or they'll just be miserable and die while their cats pick at their bodies because they're starving, because no one's there to feed them. Is that what you want your family to walk into?
Yeah. We're together. So I told y'all the D word I don't like.
Mandy, what bullshit you got on here?
Listen, she lives in Delulu and then projects on everyone else.
Here's the thing. I don't like the word dating. Okay. I know who I'm engaged with. We have our boundaries. We have sex. We talk on the phone. It's good morning. It's good night. It's how is work. It's those things. And I'm just locked in with those people.
Forget words. What are words? But like, what do you want though?
Oh,
when
I'm
you're
there.
engaging with them?
That's Don't start that, honey.
Oh. Wait,
I am so content. I like my friends, and we do not have sex. I need y'all to know that. Mm-hmm. She is so not gay. But I like spending time with my friends. I like putting my energy into work, and I like my alone time. Mm-hmm. So the people that are in my life for us to create memories together and have a lovely time. And then when we're not together, we're not together.
How crazy would it be if you found yourself meeting someone who was so ultra compatible with that?
I have 3 people ultra compatible with that right now.
3? All 3 of them?
I would say 2.5 actually.
Wait, all 3?
What's the
know about each other?
No.
Do they not know about each other?
I want to hear the questions. All 3 what?
All 3 don't want children, don't want marriage.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's what.
2 of them, correct.
Don't want kids, don't want marriage.
One already has kids, one doesn't have kids. The other is a throwaway. He's gonna probably want all that, and we're not gonna
See a future together? Okay,
Yeah.
you're just enjoying it for right now.
Yeah, but the other two, yeah. We're in a place where
He's the orbiter.
they don't want any more kids. One of them, the other one doesn't have kids.
With your schedule, doesn't it get ever like a little overwhelming?
That last one is waiting around, hoping that she changes her mind and is like, yo, I want to be the knight in shining armor that saves you from this hoedom that you're exhibiting. You know, I think that's ultimately what that is.
One of them, the other one doesn't have kids.
With your schedule, doesn't it get ever like a little overwhelming watering both plants?
Not really. She asked me, like, one time both of them came to town in the same week, and I couldn't see.
You couldn't walk.
Wow.
I decided who I would
at the
see.
same time.
No, I decided who I would see.
Why don't you?
I would like to. That actually
I'm
is a
curious.
fantasy. That would be great.
Wait. Okay.
All right, enough about me. We are getting into the outline.
But this is boring.
That was a
over
very
here.
interesting topic.
I am non-monogamous. Last time I was in love, y'all saw me spend 2 years being heartbroken. So 5 years ago.
Oh, love is awful.
I mean, love is hard.
Do you know,
Painful.
we got into a conversation the other day where we were irritated by something the other one did, like flirting with someone else. And he was like, bruh, this love shit sucks. Not like, we can't. He's like, my
It's
feelings.
hard. It's
He's
tough.
like, being in love, like when it gets deeper and deeper, now I got to check you about shit. You checking me about shit
Yeah.
you didn't give a fuck about. What the fuck? Let's
Yeah.
go back to that itty bitty. No, when it's deep.
Oh,
bitch,
that's out the window.
stay where you at.
Yeah, no, the craziest part for me is like when you have feelings for someone and you get mad at them for doing the same thing you're doing. That's what I always tell her. Like,
How did I know that was coming to me?
Well, that's all we're going to do on that. So I literally just got on this because I saw this wild take on Instagram where she was talking about, you know, when you start to like somebody, start to do some other shit like having sex and going on dates. What do you guys think about that? Should you refrain from your true feelings and just go do other things and do other people while you have this potential person on the back burner, or just stringing them along as you go through these emotions where you're unsure that you want to be with this person or you really like this person and you're like, you know what, let me pull back by having sex with somebody else. What do you feel about that? I think it's bullshit. I think it's asinine. I think it has no place in the dating pool because that's the piss and shit that people talk about that's lingering in the pool. So if you like this content, just drop me a like. If you want to join the conversation, you know where to go. Leave a comment and subscribe. Please subscribe. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, you know, let me know. If you didn't like it and you disagree, let me know as well. But please make sense when you disagree, please. Because some of you guys just say the darndest things, I would say. But either way, I engage with everything and everyone. And hopefully you guys have a great rest of day, beginning of day, middle of day, whatever time of day you choose to watch this. Peace.
With a logic gag, you went viral off a bad take. Now I'm on your neck like a fact check. I'm going versus the algorithm. I don't play it safe. They pushing lies to the masses. I just separate. If it don't make sense, I investigate. I don't care who said it. I'ma demonstrate versus the algorithm. Yeah, I'm in attack mode.